Did you clean out your personal closet to get your first batch of inventory?
No, that's funny. I was thinking about cleaning out my personal inventory to my personal closet to bring in inventory. But instead, I actually hit a couple of the local thrift stores. I really wanted to pick clothing for my grand opening that would inspire people to bring in clothes that looked like what I wanted to sell. So I took advantage and went to, I think, Value Village, half off day, hit the Goodwill a couple times, and I'm kind of greedy with my own clothes. I don't bring my own clothes in to consign either. And this is something else that's kind of crazy is I don't buy clothes here because I live in a small town and I am a business owner here. I don't want people to see me in their clothes out in town because I feel like it's kind of a breach of their confidence in me.
What are the benefits or downfalls living and working in the same town?
Ooh, some of the benefits of living and working in the same town are you really get to know people on a personal level, and that can be really good. Because I have children, I have interaction with their teachers sometimes in here, and then I see them at the school, and I have already like a mutual relationship or a better respect from them. Um, I have also found that it really does kind of keep you accountable. Um, when you go out, it's so funny. I try to always put on a little bit of lipstick or look like, decent. It's it just keeps you accountable. I think that I love Covington. It's such a beautiful town and I love to live here and I've been really happy raising my children here. And owning a business here has been a lot of fun. I really like it.
When you're not working, how do you relax and de stress?
This always surprises people. I do love to relax by fishing, and I like to hunt. Um, it's so, we dress for work and do our hair and do our makeup and all that stuff. I like to get dirty. I like to do my yard. I like to mow my grass. A couple weeks ago, I pressure washed my house. Uh, the beginning of May, I went frog gigging, got 30 frogs. I'm a down home girl.
What types of things do people bring to you to consign or sell for them?
We're so fortunate here because people bring in a lot of different types of things to consign. We take women's and children's clothing, we take jewelry, and we take purses. We also take formals. The formals are always interesting to me because they all hold a story. And a lot of times when people bring them in to consign, I get a little portion of the story. And I've had a couple good experiences where I've got to sell the dresses and then tell the consigners where their dress is going next. So that's fun. We also take some baby items. We do take car seats and toys and bouncy seats and things like that. But the law prohibits us from taking cribs because of the recalls.
That's awesome. So tell me about the custom services and items that you offer.
Oh, you know what? We're so fortunate because we're able to monogram, so we are able to offer custom services. We do monogramming. Excuse me. We do monogramming. We can either do the items that we buy. We do little purses, we do wallets, we can do one initial, we can do the whole initials, we can do it on hats, wine holders. This one's really exceptionally cute. Over the winter, we were able to do leather boots and the leg warmers and hoodies and just really cute stuff for the monogramming. And that's really popular right now. And for babies' items, it kind of personalizes gifts a little bit better, makes it a little bit more appealing to the mother, makes them want to keep it a little bit longer. We also do custom jewelry. We have a local designer that makes some of the wrap bracelets, and then she also does these really interesting purses. She can use any magazine or pictures that you like. This one is a multitude of magazines, and then she puts a little bit of bling on it. It's got some really cute sayings on it, and she's able to either make it from a magazine stock that you like, or she's able to take your personal photos and incorporate it into her creation.
Have you ever thought of opening a your brother's closet?
I have a lot of people that ask me if I would do men's clothing, and men just don't.
Have you ever thought about opening a your brother's closet?
I've had people ask me if I would be willing to open a Your Brother's Closet. Um, I think if I was in Atlanta, I might consider it. It would have to be a little metrosexual. Out here in Covington, most men are mission shoppers. They're on a mission. They're looking for something in particular. They want to go and get it and go home. Women are more leisure shoppers. Consignment is a little bit more of a treasure finding event than a mission. So women are a little bit more leisure oriented. So no, I probably wouldn't do it out here.
Is there a limit to the amount of items you accept?
We actually only take 150 pieces a day. So we do 3 appointments a day, and we do a maximum of 50 pieces per appointment.
How often do you rotate your inventory?
We rotate our inventory every 90 days. So we keep the merchandise on the floor for 90 days. And at the end of 90 days, we usually run it on the dollar rack for 10 or 15 days. And then we donate whatever hasn't sold. We donate locally to a women's shelter in Conyers that actually helps propel women back into the workforce, whether they have been derailed by drug addiction or abuse or just a hard time. This organization helps to help women get back on their feet. So we donate a lot there. And every once in a while I'll have somebody that comes in that has an organization that they want me to donate to. I'm really particular about who I donate to because I want it to be nonprofit. And so I really like to do my research on that. And I've really only found a couple of organizations that, fit the profile of what I want.
Now, I know you love the R&B sounds of Motown, as do I.
Right.
But how do other customers react to your soulful selection of music?
People love my music. They say if I don't hear it once a day, I hear it 5 times a day. I love to be in an environment where you can sing or feel the music, enjoy the environment and the feeling, and relax. But this takes a special type of woman. Consignment isn't for everybody. And when you are in a consignment store, you have to get your creative juices flowing sometimes to see past, a piece or two that maybe doesn't fit your style.
I know you love the R&B sounds of Motown, as do I. But how do other customers react to your soulful selection of music?
People love the fact that I have soulful selections of music. I love to be in an environment that has a little bit of a groove, and this is such a relaxing environment. It's nice to know a song, be able to sing something. I was at Denny's one time, and they had techno music playing while I was trying to eat eggs, and it was a complete buzzkill. So I try to make sure that the music fits the environment. And this is a creative, like, flow, like, get your juices flowing, feel good. Motown covers it.
Do the people that consign with you, do they shop here?
Yes, most definitely. A lot of my consigners shop here. One, because they're able to use their store credit here, and that is a incentive. But a lot of times I'm finding, especially in the last 3 years, that people start here when they are looking for something in particular, because not only because they can sign here, but because when they were dropping their clothes off, they saw something that inspired them, or they know that I'm going to be honest with them about if it looks good, or if it's going to work, or if that is. And honestly, a lot of people start here because it's easy. You're going to come in here, you're going to get the service that you need, you're not going to have to fight. And if it's not going to work, I'm going to have another solution for you.
How has the consignment business changed over the past few years?
It is amazing how the consignment business has changed over the past few years. Um, Consignment was kind of an underground way of shopping, I think, for a long time, because consignment stores have been around forever. And then there's a thrift element to, it's not consignment, but a lot of people get it confused. The thrift element is where people just take the clothes and donate, and the people at the thrift store just take whatever's donated, and then they just put it out on the rack, and the shopper has to kind of wade through. Consignment is, in my mind, meant to be a better selection. I personally go through the clothes. I personally make sure that there aren't stains or scars on the clothes. I personally make sure that it's something that I can put with another piece, or that it's something that has a statement, or it's worth a second chance. And that to me is huge. But the way that it's changed is it got on TV. They started doing consignment shows. A lot of these shows that show how to dress show you how you can save in consignment stores. There's been a couple of reality shows that are based on consignment stores. And so it mainstreamed, which is really exciting.
If you could make any changes as it relates to the business of consignment, what would they be?
One of the primary changes I would make in relationship to consignment is the taxes. Taxing clothes that have already been taxed seems truly like double dipping. And I feel like when you look at the big picture, we have the landfills and the way that things are, we're concerned about recycling and biodegradable in our future, and global warming and all of these other things. Truly, in a base of the most basic element, covering your body in clothing, if you were to get an opportunity to shop tax free, that would be an inspiration to a lot of people to, one, consign, and two, shop consignment. And it would be a great opportunity as the universe to recycle items. Plus, in turn, I believe that the quality of clothing would also change, because manufacturers would make clothes better so they'd last longer.
How do you market your business, and are you on any social media sites?
I market my business through a couple social media sites. I do Instagram and Facebook. I also have a website. Um, I do a couple of promotional things during the month with Facebook. and try to take lots of pictures of the business. We also do 50% off every Monday from 1 to 7, and that's a huge word of mouth thing. A lot of people come in there. I don't know that there's ever been a Monday where somebody hasn't come in and said, one of my friends told me. I used to do a lot of paper marketing with the newspapers or the sales papers that go around. I haven't really seen a lot of return on that kind of stuff. I feel like in a community like this, as long as I've been here, a lot of it at this point is word of mouth. I have had a couple of articles written about the store, articles written about the store in Monroe, different things like that, which has been really flattering.
If you had your life to live over again and you weren't doing this, what would you be doing?
If I had my life to live over again and I wasn't doing this, I don't know. My whole life has been set in motion to do this, actually.